greatness, it's just something we made up. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars. And the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that.
I want to be a race car driver someday. It's a great sport. It's all I've ever known, racing.
You want a great team? You gotta build it. Piece by piece. Start with a few natural-born leaders. Then you need some old vets who've seen it all, and a few youngsters just getting started. Tough cookies who don't back down from nothing. And some pranksters to keep everyone loose. You need those strong but silent types. And a few not-so-silent types.
This is my show! My show!
Those with chips on their shoulders and ice in their veins. And a few who do anything to win. You find a cast of characters like that, you've got yourself one hell of a team.
Yeah, Chris Berg had me
What's
pushing a little
up,
harder
everybody?
than I wanted
Welcome
to
back
there.
to
So I ran
Shop
out of fuel
Talk
actually coming.
live season.
I sputtered in 3 or 4 and ran out coming out of 4. That's why I moved up because I thought
Milwaukee Mile.
Dawn would have
Got a
fuel,
packed house
so I was
tonight.
going to move
Harry
up
the
the
Man
block and
Foster's
maybe he hit
graced
me
us with his
and knocked
presence
me up
from his
there.
5-week
But
absence of Shop
I don't
Talk.
know. Ended up having just enough, I guess, to get past.
vacation.
To get the win.
The voice
Well,
of
plenty
TSP,
of fans out
Terry
in chat.
the Man
Very
Foster.
excited to see you win here tonight.
Then
Who
we
do you
got
have to
driver,
thank on that 12 car?
number 89.
Well, I always want to shout out to
Dutchman.
my mom and
Bill
Lola that watches
Bentley.
me race every week. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I guess they like racing
They can hear the
and love their brother and son. And
hear
we
the
go through the
broadcast.
sponsors
What are you
here.
talking about, Sam?
Priority Auto, TSP.
Oh, yeah, maybe you can.
What?
Oh no, the broadcast was playing. I muted it. Oh, I know what it is. It was it's the standings at the top was doing it. All right, where was I? Driver number 8. This is Shermanator Amanda.
Hi.
Driver of number 71. Another voice
that.
of TSP.
Yay!
Chris Lagoo stepping in for Terry. Then we got driver
Thanks,
of
sir.
number 41 back in the, can't see him. That makes a lot of work for me. Finished second last night. DK Racing Dalton Kilrow. And we're joined by a newcomer, driver of the number 66, Chris the Iceberg.
You just pull that out of your ass.
Yeah, I did. I'm pretty good, right? Like that. You guys like that?
I like it.
Yeah, thanks.
We
All
know
right.
Aaron. He took care of it.
What happened?
Hey, check your phones.
Oh, Aaron. Yeah. Sorry, Aaron. I forgot to mute one thing. Why don't you show up, Aaron?
Yeah, Chris, just so you know, Aaron Bockover doesn't do Shop Talk, so we are missing somebody. So
And Hammond. No, Hammond doesn't show up either.
On the league anymore. Chris keeps saying he'll pay for him, and he won't come.
Well, he's still coming here.
All right, so yeah, coming back from Milwaukee. It's good. Good. Well, it wasn't a good time. I didn't like it. Oh,
I loved it.
yeah.
All right. I'll start it.
Dalton loved it too because he knows how
Did
to
he?
save
No, I
fuel.
didn't.
Yeah, he likes to save fuel.
Dalton
I loved
started
it for
left.
the first 10 laps.
And, I don't like that. Go ahead, Terry.
All
Got
right,
a
I'll
lot of
do it.
making up to do.
Yeah, I know. So, Chris, we'll go ahead and start with you since Okay. you're not you dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Berg. Actually, I do have something for you, Chris.
You call him Iceberg, Terry.
You
start with our guest, please.
I will start with our guest, Chris Berg. I'm trying to find you. You started 21 last night, finishing 4th. Did you lead any laps? You led 0 laps, sir. But you did walk away with a 0X, so that's an awesome
You
night
fucking
for
suck. You finished fourth and leading laps.
good run out of the 66. So walk us through your. I didn't get to watch none of the race last night, so I have to take your guys' word.
Oh, before he answers that, Terry,
fuck me.
I got a
Yeah.
little fact. So, Chris, you've done 3 races with us, right?
Yes, correct.
He's finished top 5 every 3.
Oh, there you go. I should have looked that
That's
up.
a good
but-
way to start.
Oh well.
That's a
Yeah, I
good way to
didn't
start.
expect to start out that good.
Dalton, is your camera fucking broke or what?
No, we can't. He can't have a camera, Terry.
Okay.
I mean, I could have the camera, but it would screw
fuck
everything up.
Terry.
Yeah,
We're
don't.
we're on
that's
Discord
right.
now.
I forgot.
Plus, also with my neck issues, I constantly have to keep getting up and getting either more heat or more ice, and I'd rather not keep doing that.
All right, enough of you.
All right,
Chris.
ask him a question. Ask Iceberg a question.
I've been here every week.
Yeah, the race, I mean, to start out, I sucked ass in qualifying, and 21st, I screwed up and then just tried to be patient the whole race and just kind of got lucky there at the end. Knew I was going to be saving fuel, and I knew Dalton, based on what everyone said, really good at saving fuel as well. And so I tried. So I saved enough, and then I knew Mark was going to be a little closer than I was, so I was trying to put pressure. And coming to the white flag, I got under him, and he chopped me, and I didn't want to send him spinning. And being so new in here, like to be raced, same way I race people. So as long as they don't do me wrong, I'm not going to just knock somebody out of the way. And then Dalton got into me a little bit there. Coming to the white.
Dalton doesn't give a shit about that rule.
Yeah. So I ended up running out right on the front stretch and lost third place right there. But I was going to be happy with the top 15. So just trying to stay clean the whole time, and it seemed to work out so far the first 3 races.
Did he stop?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, he finished talking.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
the
I'm
end
sorry.
of a sentence. I'm like, did I get muted?
That's what I thought too. I was just looking at the points too, Chris. For 3 races that you've raced with us, you've won a race. You're up in 37th spot. I mean, you're above people that's ran 4, 6, and 5 races. You're only in run 3, and again, you're in 37th spot. So congratulations on that. So, question about the league. Do you like the league? Are you having fun in it?
Oh, dude, I'm loving it so far. I mean, ran in a few leagues before, and just the issues had in there was not like consistent. People playing favorites on calls, and so far in here, I mean, it's been absolutely great. A lot of respect that I've been ran around with guys, and I'm loving it so far.
I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I think pretty much everybody's on the same page you are too with this. I mean, I could probably go through the whole list of drives with us and probably pretty much give us the same answer too, which I'm glad to hear all that. What else? So where are you from?
I am from Arlington, Washington, which is about 45 minutes to an hour north of Seattle. And it's a little kind of like a farming town, which is growing up now, unfortunately. And I've been here all 31 years of my life.
All 31 years of your life.
He's just a baby.
Now,
Just a baby.
You sent Corey a picture. We all looked at the picture, but tell us about your rig. I don't know, Corey. Can you throw that up?
Yeah, I can throw it up real quick.
Yeah,
so this is what Chris Berg's whooping everybody's ass with, people.
Oh, it's huge.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's a 9-10-year-old G27.
Oh my
and
Lord.
Then,
there it is, guys.
Yeah, the computer chair is no longer there. It's now just my wife's kitchen table chair that she keeps asking me to put back out in the kitchen. So, and then what is it? A 27-inch curved monitor, and then some Bose headphones is all I use, and it works so far.
Pretty basic, man. I mean, I think a lot of us probably. I know I, for one, started exactly like that on a desk. I thought, once I get more equipment and a rig and stuff, I'd get better. Well, that didn't work out. So
that was broadcasting.
Yeah, now I'm broadcasting. Let's see how that well's working out too.
Yeah, I'm used to it at this point, and I'll probably suck if I go upgrade or something, but might as well run it all till it breaks, is what I think.
Well, here's the thing with the upgrade, it might suck initially, but then once you get used to the upgrade, then it's going to be a whole new level.
Absolutely.
So we should be scared whenever Chris's stuff breaks, because then he's going to be absolutely tearing us to fucking shreds.
Does it? I mean, with the wheels or the new wheel and everything, does it help better with like your tire wear at all? I mean, I've never even ran one, and I feel like my tire wear during races seems to be pretty good. And that's where like Michigan, the first race I ran, when I won that, I knew my tire wear was better, and that's where I was on the long run. So I don't even know the difference right now, what it would be like having a new wheel.
Well, like I heard you were saying before we went live something about getting a direct drive. If you had to upgrade, the main difference between that and what you've got right now is just the level of precision of the actual wheel.
It's immersion.
Immersion. That's why you say that, Chris.
You like that?
I did.
That's what it is. I mean,
exactly. You're right.
You feel different things, but they do the same thing. At the end of the day, there's iRacing Cup Series winners that have won on the G27.
Absolutely.
You don't need the stuff, but it does make you feel the immersion of the sim a little bit more.
And that's I think it's why all of us use VRs too. The VR does. I think that helps a lot because you can just turn your head and look around. You ain't got to push a fucking button for the screen to move.
Well, when I was just looking for Josh Rutherford on lap 1 or 2, I was like, where the fuck did Josh go? And I whipped my head around like I was inside a car and leaned forward in my rig trying to look to my back left. Where'd Josh go? So it's definitely over. Like a mental thing, like knowing that I can turn and look outside my car.
Did you guys get like car sick when you first started with the VR? Because I tried it, and I mean, I was
absolutely
for like hours.
Most people
it
will.
Takes getting used to.
And even to this day, if I have to stop the car and back up, when I hit the brakes when I'm going backwards, it'll fuck my head up bad.
Oh,
I don't know why it does. It's just going backwards.
The thing that messed me up the most was when they came out with the trophy trucks going over the jumps with those for the first time.
Oh,
I was like, woo, like that's weird.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yes, they are.
But now I've been in it so long that it's just natural now.
See, like I think he said, like I don't think I ever, even when you had the rig in the house and you were racing by yourself, you had VR then, right?
I've always had VR.
So yeah, I've never done it without VR, and I would just get in and run around Charlotte and Daytona. Like I don't want to run any hard tracks and just fuck off doing that. And then when I actually, when I got in actual officials and stuff to get my license up, I never did anything with a monitor. So I think that would actually be harder for me. Like just vision wise and everything, I don't think I could focus as much too.
Yeah, especially because with VR, you're using your normal depth perception. You have to completely relearn that if you're just looking straight at a monitor.
Oh yeah, I'd be running people over left and right.
Like Talladega last year.
Wow.
That was brilliant.
That wasn't left and right. That was just left.
Yeah. You don't lift, Dalton. Come on. Winners don't lift.
All right, let's get back on track.
Let's get back on track.
I'm curious about Mr. Chris stuff.
Yeah, so Chris, next week we head to Pocono. We got 3 left-handers, excuse me. All 3 different turns. Are you prepared for Pocono next week?
I am not. I'm actually going to miss it going camping with the family. So,
oh my God.
I'm honestly not too sad about missing Pocono. I absolutely hate the new Pocono. The old one with the old asphalt and everything, so much more fun in my opinion. But I'm excited because I think Rockingham's the next week, and I'll be back for that.
You're absolutely right. Rockingham for 240 laps.
Oh God, kill me now.
Yeah, Chris, make sure you tell an admin that you won't be there.
Oh, I already did. I let Aaron know.
There's 2 of them.
Okay.
We heard you.
Aaron.
Amanda and I heard you.
Well, it's more people that
Aaron's
skip
not very
2,
trustworthy.
3, 4 races in a
like
row
Casey
without
Campbell did.
saying
Hey,
anything.
Amanda.
Out of the country for a month and a half.
Amanda.
Yeah.
I won't be there Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean
yeah,
like top 10 that everybody's fucking missing.
yeah, because I'd let Aaron know I got like three camping trips planned, so I already let him know the weekends that I won't be able to
He's
race.
gonna forget. He's old.
Yeah, he'll be texting.
Yeah, if ever needed, you could just throw a message my way. I try to tally them up and or Mark or anybody, but it's more towards like the people who skip 3, 4, 5 races, come in with no practice, shithouse the entire field, and then disconnect and don't show up for another 4 weeks. We'd rather get them the fuck out of the league and get somebody in who wants to try to show up as much as possible, barring vacations, illnesses, stuff like that. But just blowing off 4 or 5 weeks at a time and strolling in because they have nothing else to do is just what we're trying to avoid.
Oh, I don't blame you at all. That stuff pisses me off. Seen it in the other leagues that we ran, and like I said, they come in and just drive balls to the wall and drive through you, and it just ruins your race.
I think the one season, I don't know if it was last season or the season before, my first year, guy didn't show up 5, 6 races, hopped into one of the playoff races and was just a fucking wrecking ball out there. Like, what are you doing, dude? You haven't been here. Like,
is it who I'm thinking of? Somebody that used to race with us a while and hasn't.
Say his name.
Well, obviously.
say his name. Say his name.
It's a BF.
BF.
And Brandon Feeney hopped in and did that for one time. We're like, where the fuck did he come from? I thought he was out of the league.
I thought you were talking about Blake Decker.
So I'm not going to stick
Blake's
up.
notorious too, and Hayden.
I don't want to stick up for Brandon, but realize he also races in real life.
Yeah, but you make a commitment. It's a league commitment. That's why I stopped racing leagues during the week, because sometimes we have to work late, yada yada. And I said, I don't want to be that dick who shows up every 4 weeks because I'm rushing home from work and can't make it on time. So you don't commit if you can't make the majority of it.
If you win each one, I mean, why not?
Who does
right,
that?
Corey?
Not for nothing, Kerry, but I'm at the racetrack every week too.
I know you are. And you've missed a couple Sundays because you was there.
Yeah.
And,
like
and we know that.
Like this Sunday, because I won't be there this Sunday.
I love watching your posts you put out about how Adam's doing and all that good shit, man. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's got a hell of a crew chief setting a car up, is what he's got.
Yeah.
Oh, that car is on rails right now. I'll tell you what.
And then, you guys got rained out this weekend, didn't you?
yeah, we did.
Yeah, that sucks. But okay, we'll get to that here in a little bit, Chris. Anybody got anything else for the iceberg?
Yeah, iceberg.
A couple of the basics. Real life racing. Do you watch it? Who's your favorite driver? Favorite track to watch? Stuff like that. If you do.
I haven't done any real life racing. My dad did back at Evergreen in the mid to late 90s. And his actual first, they call it super stocks up here, so late model, actually was Kevin Hamlin, who is Alex Bowman's spotter. It was his very first late model, and that thing was bad fast. My dad talked about moving east for a while, and then my brother got sick when we were younger with the brain tumor, which we actually got to go for his Make-A-Wish in 1999 to the August Bristol race and met Dale Earnhardt when he dumped Terry Labonte on the last lap.
Oh shit.
And what sucks about it all is Senior, we got, met them all and everything. Kerry Earnhardt and his wife, Renee, actually were taking us all the way around the track. Senior told us if he won the race that we could come down to Victory Lane. Well, we were flying back to Washington, so my parents took us out like 15 laps to go in the race.
Oh no.
Like that last caution. And I still remember listening to the race in the limo. And I just look at my dad and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry. So,
man.
I got that. I mean, done, tried going to as many races as we can. There's not much out here. Las Vegas is Vegas. It's a snoozer when you go there and live. I don't know if anyone's gone there. To me, it's not very good. I haven't got to go to Sonoma. Been, Daytona, Bristol, back in 2019. At Martinsville, the fall race, I won a contest, and my face was actually on Kurt Busch's car on the left rear quarter panel.
What?
Yeah. So
Is there a picture online of that? Like, we need that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can. I got a picture of it sitting next to the car. So I had bleached my hair because I lost a bet with my brother for we have our college football up here, the Washington State Cougars versus the Huskies. and my brother went to UW for the Huskies, so they won the Apple Cup, and the loser had to bleach their hair. So that was this picture that I entered, and that's the one that ended up on Kurt's car.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, otherwise, it's just I've grown up. I was at the track about a week old, my mom said, and so it's just racing's always been in my blood, and I just love it. And now both my kids, well, my daughter's name is actually Bristol, which is ironic. And my wife had no idea. She wasn't a big race fan. And she came home one day and was like, I know what I want to name our daughter, because we knew we were having a daughter. She's like, there was this dog that came in because she works at a vet clinic, and its name was Bristol. And I was like, done. That's it. We're going with it. It's there. We don't have to say anymore.
Say less.
That's awesome.
So you got one child, Chris?
I have two. So my daughter is 4.5, and then my son Braden, he's 2.5, and he's all about racing. So which is good. My daughter's all about, with my wife, horses and the pasture rats is what I call them.
Do they understand, like, when you're racing and stuff like that? Hey, daddy's doing his thing. Let me be for a little bit. Or do they come in and mess with you?
Oh, they come in. My daughter wants to sit on my lap and race. She's actually hopped up on the wheel, and if I'm running the gas, she does pretty good herself. So yeah, that's
my gosh.
Quarter panel.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they actually, I'm just sending them to Corey because I know it's easier. He knows how to put them up. But then they actually sent me the cutout of the car too. So my daughter's holding it when she was younger, so that one's coming through to him now.
We'll wait patiently.
Give me a second, Terry.
Cool.
No, I said patiently.
Oh, that's a big one.
No, my bad. I just send them to my
it's
phone.
Fine. Oh.
A little more. Almost.
Hold on. We're almost there. Click back on it. There we go.
There it is.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it actually, kind of funny story too about that, when I found out that I won the contest, is we were in Hawaii. We didn't get to take our honeymoon the year before, so we were in Hawaii the next year. And I woke up in the morning, I had the notification, and it said, congratulations, these 4 people have won the contest. Your face will be on Kurt's car. And I get up out of bed and walk to my wife in my underwear, and I just turn my phone to her, and she's talking with her dad, and she's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, this is the greatest day of my life. And she's like, really? We had a daughter, you got married? And I was like, hey, a lot of people get married.
It's going to be on a race car.
Yeah, priorities.
A lot of people get married, a lot of people have kids, but not many people could say their face was on the goddamn race car. So
that's true.
I'm super excited.
That is true.
That's true. My face has been on. Was it on your car, Corey, or Aaron's car one time?
It was on both of our cars because you were missing.
Okay, yeah.
I remember those.
Painters. I do too.
Yeah.
Damn painters, anyway.
What do we call ourselves? Oh, we changed our team name.
You did for that race or a couple races. I can't remember.
For the season.
Something shit.
I'd have to
Aaron,
ask
if you're out there, text us.
Yeah, Aaron, what was our team name when we ran the Terry missing in action cars?
Probably the shit bags or something. I don't know. All right. So, can we move on?
Yes.
Are we safe?
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else for Chris? Philip? Amanda? Chris? You guys have anything for him?
Favorite driver?
It used to be Jeff Gordon. Back in the day, obviously, I grew up, when he was dominating and all that. I absolutely despise Jimmy Johnson, still do to this day.
Corey loves Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy.
I can't stand him. I hate. He won 7 championships. Really, he was never leading the championship going into the final 10 races.
There's my favorite drivers right there.
Sherman? Pointing at me?
The Sherman.
Pointing at me.
You're not in this picture.
In Discord on my screen, you're pointing at me.
You're actually right above me on my
BS
Discord too.
BS Racing was our team name.
Okay, thank you.
Backover and Sherman.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go ahead and look at standings from last night. So,
well, we didn't talk about a race yet.
Well, that's what I'm getting to. I'm looking at who finished where. That's who I want to talk to.
Very
Dalton Kilroe, second place, started 11th, finished second, led 25 laps, 0x. Talk about your race, Dalton.
Yeah, it was pretty much just trying to keep the car clean and just not make too many mistakes. I knew once, especially on fresh tires, once you got knocked up to the outside, it was going to be a drop like a rock moment for you because you'd lose 5 spots no matter how hard you fought. So it was trying to stay on the bottom best you could and save the tires and just try and be as consistent as possible. And just do like tiny little bits of experimenting here and there. That's when I figured out you could go 45 laps on a tank. If you literally all I was doing was lifting probably about 3 car lengths before I brake, and that was it. And
you said 45 laps.
Yeah.
On a tank? Is that saving or not?
Saving. Not saving, I was going about 42.
42, okay.
But yeah, once those last couple cautions came out, I knew it'd be close, so I kind of started that early. And then I knew Mark and Chris were up there kind of battling for it because I knew they were both kind of saving. Derek was in my ear like, yeah, I'm catching them and I'm saving, so they must be saving hard. So I was like, all right, boys, keep fighting. Let me get closer. And then I was like, oh, shit, too close, coming to the white. And was lucky that was a 0x and didn't end Chris's race.
I'm sorry, I'm marking some notes down so I can talk about
Yeah, I bet there were a lot of people probably real close right there at the end. So running out or almost running out.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that were pitting with 1, 2, 3 laps left. Hearing them all hollering out about it.
Yep.
Huh. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So we'll go next to the banner winner, Aaron Bacher. How'd you do? Well, he started 6th. Finished 10th, got the banner. Oh, Aaron got 8x. Okay, thanks, Aaron. Yeah. Have a good day. Corey, the Shermanator Sherman.
Yeah.
Started 9th.
Hell yeah.
Finished 13th.
Fuck yeah.
8 incident points on you, Mr. Sherman.
Fucking
Talk about it, buddy.
Fucking MFRD guys knocking me all over the goddamn track. Brian D's putting me into the corner. Fucking Ty trying to do what I was doing and pass everybody, and he fucking hits me. No, fuck that track. Fuck that setup. That's what I say. I didn't like anything. You missed the fucking corner. You're going to the fucking wall. It was stupid. I didn't like it. Burn that track and bulldoze it to the ground. I petition that we don't run it next season. But you want to know what I do say is I'd like to congratulate everybody. We only had 5 cautions last night. We had 15, I think, 2 years ago, and then 10 last year. So that's pretty fucking good for Milwaukee Mile.
I have that actually.
Oh, Michael Fox, yeah, could fucking rein in your boys there, Michael Fox. Tell him stop putting me all over the fucking track.
Hey, Corey,
I have to do that shit, Corey.
Yeah,
I have a question for you.
Yes.
What do you think about should you have taken tires on that last pit stop prior to one?
That's a good
where
question.
You dropped dropped like a rock after that?
Yeah,
Do you second guess yourself on that one?
Yeah, because I had to stop for gas too. That was going to be like 10 laps short. I was hoping it would have played perfectly if we had a caution with 20 to go. Set of tires, and there's only 14 guys on the lead lap, so I was like, fuck 20 laps, go, fresh tires, I'm coming, boys.
But
yeah, it didn't work out that way, and I had to pit and take. I actually did take them with 20 to go. I think me and Mike Hamlin pit at the same time, and we came flying back through the field, but 13th. Hey, I was thinking 10 was going to be a win. 13th's an okay. 13th's a top 10.
They listen well, Michael says.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I kiss the
bastards.
Yep.
All right, let's move on down the line.
Your two boys next week are going to have to fight to who gets their damage fixed the fastest. I'm just kidding, Dalton.
Hey, I wouldn't put anything past you at this point.
From the famous words of the 44, he ain't gonna finish the fucking year out.
Yeah,
or something like he ain't gonna win the fucking championship.
Yeah, yeah, he does what he says a lot.
And then he decided he was just going to win the race instead.
Yeah. Right.
Well, we did have that discussion. I was like, he's like, should I take Dalton? I'm like, dude, you're gonna win the fucking race. Fucking win the race. Fuck Dalton.
Take him out next year season. All right, driver the number 8. Man.
Oh, now you're running a bounty on me? What the fuck? Brian D's just set me in the fucking corner. He's like, sorry. I'm like, I would hope so. Jesus, man.
Payback from Michigan.
Hey, Michael, go ahead and set that bounty out there. Give something Sam and I to talk about next week.
Yeah, he blames me for fucking MFRD guys crashing each other.
Okay, Amanda. Started 26th, finished 19th. 4X on that 3 car. 3 laps down. What happened to you?
Well, the 4X, as Corey mentioned, was Brian D's playing fucking bumper cars under pace laps and
you got bounty on her too, Michael Flock?
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk to you.
I just wasn't in the mood to race, especially in Milwaukee. So I was literally Sunday driving, letting cars go by, and then I was feeling a little racy towards the end, and I didn't mind the setup. I felt within 5 laps, I felt like the car was perfect and sticking where I wanted it, unless I missed a breaking point going into the corner. It happened a couple times, not too many. But like Dalton said, if you got stuck up high, I'd let 2-3 of the lead lap cars go by and 2-3 of my lap cars would go. And I'm like, fuck. And then I'd have to race my ass off to get past, I think it was Messinger, whatever his name is, Alberico, Casey. And I just kept having to pass them over and over again. The last few laps, I think I was 14 seconds away from Corey Rutherford, got it down to 1 corner and just couldn't catch him. But a 19th at Milwaukee, a short, flat track like that is good for me because I fucking detest those kinds of tracks. So I'll take it. I moved up another spot in the points.
Yeah,
so.
If you got caught on the outside last night, they fucking
brutal.
You got free trained by everybody.
Yeah.
I did chop the shit out of Rick Thompson's nose to let me back in. I think it was right behind Dalton. I was like, "Fuck you guys!"
It was right in front of Dalton too, because you chopped my nose too.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those. That was one of those deals where, if you got caught on the outside, you just had to let him go and
wait till you
for
had
a
a
spot
safe
to
spot.
get in there. There was no reason to fight it because you're just gonna eat your stuff up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, number 89. How many MFRD guys fucking hit you then?
None.
Okay,
Really?
So started
No.
18th.
I didn't hit you under caution or anything. Again?
Cody was the only one who fucked
3 laps down with a 4X. Where'd you get your 4X from?
10 laps in. Corey Rutherford hit the outside wall, then hit Paul Ellison, and I had nowhere to go, and I rear-ended Corey Rutherford, and I was basically running a modified from 10 laps on.
So we've seen this car front end damage just gets fucking hot. Did you experience that last night?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Once
Mark was
I
saying there was
think
no tape on the car last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I also think that if you're running a modified like I was, you didn't have the problem with overheating.
Is that the new Wellman? Rutherford?
But yeah. But yeah, I had a fast car. I mean, I was 4th fastest in practice. And I knew I could save the tires. On a fuel run, right front was at 70%, so I know I was doing quite well with that, saving fuel also because that last stint I ran 45 laps, just like Dalton did. But I felt like I could have a really good run there, but 10 laps in and the rest is history. So I was damaged goods after that. So, but yeah, I'm kind of I don't know. It's like I have a bounty on my head and it's everybody. I don't know why.
Talk to Michael Falk. He's probably got one on you.
I mean, this year has just been one of those. I've been snake bit quite a few times.
Unless
so.
it's a road course.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
It's a
I'm glad to see
MFRD
everybody
Bounty
finish
Award.
the race too.
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody finished the race and didn't do any disconnects last night. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's I basically did 177 laps with just round and round and just staying out of everybody's way, but making sure I finished. So that's what I do. So.
Christopher, I don't see your name on my list over here, buddy.
Might be because I was busy doing something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was you helping out Sam?
I may have been.
Yeah.
I don't know if helping or hindering.
I appreciate you jumping in like you do.
Well,
I thought it was a pretty good broadcast last night.
Like, because Terry wasn't in it.
Hey, you take that for what you want. So.
Yeah, but honestly, Chris, thank you for jumping in at the last moment, basically, because it kind of was.
Yeah, so there was no way I was going to be able to race last night. First of all, let's start back with what I was supposed to be doing. We were supposed to have a race in Maine on Saturday, which would have put me back here home about 3-4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Well, we got about halfway to the track, and the race was called Friday night.
Oh man!
So what we ended up doing is going to another track that we run at in New Hampshire, White Mountain Motorsports Park, and we did some test sessions where, for the first time, I didn't have to work on the car, but instead I got to drive the car. Now this was the R&R car, so it's got the 4-barrel, it's got the headers, it's got the speed package in it, and that was a lot of fun. There's actually video out there in the world of me driving that car, which is pretty cool. So a couple of the people decided they were going to continue on to Maine. My business partner was one of those guys. His father lives 22 minutes from the track that we were supposed to be racing at. So he decided he was going to keep going and visit with his father, which was great. I decided I was going to come home. Sunday, I went for a bike ride. Ended up losing my glasses. That's a different story. So I can't see my screens in front of me right now. But the other thing that happened was there was an extreme amount of smoke from the fires in Canada. So much so that one of my smoke detectors in the house went off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So air quality was crap. It was hotter than hell. It was humid. And I hadn't put my AC in, and I have corrected that now. But so it was just a kind of mismatch of all kinds of stuff. And there was no way I was going to be able to race. There's no way I could put VR on. And then Sam wrote and said, "Hey, Terry's not going to be able to make it." And I said, "Hey, do you want me to come in? I can do that." He's like, "No, I can handle it by myself." I said, "Cool, I'll be there in 5 minutes."
Yeah.
So I hopped on without being able to see names and stuff. Luckily, most of the drivers I was talking about, obviously, I remember numbers. That's why
I could help you out.
I always ask people to not forget. Just, you can change your paints all you want. I don't care about paints, but please, oh please, don't change your number. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast with Sam last night. Him and I work really well together. We've done it a few times, and it's always very smooth. I feel like when we're broadcasting together, so it was fun. Would I have rather have been racing? I don't know, man. Single groove racetrack, kind of a crap setup, and boy, y'all did a great job though. Keeping the cautions down. 5. That was awesome.
5 for 19 laps. Had
Yeah.
17 lead changes from 11 drivers.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good race. It was a solid race. It was something
The cautions fell at a good time too. Each time I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, I have 3 laps of fuel left. This is fucking beautiful." So
Yeah, I just needed one early on so I could get the rest of my damage fixed, but just
Yeah, I think it went to after years. I think it went to like 106 or something.
Yep.
So about last night at 5, I was just looking back at some messages. At 4:45 is when I told Sam there's just no way I can do it. I'm still in pain sitting in this chair right now. That's why I ain't gonna be here much longer. I got to go lay down. But Chris, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for popping in like you did. I do greatly appreciate it.
Always at the bottom of your heart. Never at the top of your heart.
You're I can't get my, I ain't gonna fuck with my camera. Put your way up here, dude.
Oh, okay. That's not where your heart is. It's more in the middle of your chest, but that's all right.
All right.
That's why she keeps missing with a knife. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Just don't tell her. You'll be all right. Nothing some stitches won't take care of.
But yeah, thank you so much, man, for your help. We do. I know Sam appreciates it too. So, Chris Berg, you got anything for any of us? Wake up, buddy. Your turn.
Not that I know of. I mean, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, if you want to talk, you got to interrupt us.
Yeah, you do.
You're good. I'm enjoying it. I'm sitting back enjoying this. Yeah.
So,
I'll take a quick look at the points.
So, hold on one second. Corey. So, we already asked about the league with Chris. So, you got 2 admins sitting here with you, and one of them's home listening. I hope the other ones are listening too. Do you think the admin team's doing their job?
Hands down. I think they're doing great. It's the first 3
Can
races.
you pat me on the back real quick?
Yeah.
Can you say I'm awesome?
My shoulder hurts.
No, I'm just from the past couple leagues that I've ran in. This is a night and day difference on how it ran, and no favorites. You know, you screw up, you're being sent back. Like I like it. I like it's black and white. So it's very I like that. It's been nice.
And we really, honestly, we do try to be that way. I know sometimes when I'm broadcasting, I try favoritisms a little bit with the T&A drivers. I seriously try to get away from Matt. But, these are the people I race with, or, last year, week in and week out. So it's just hard, man. But thank you. I appreciate that. So, all right. You said points?
Yeah, Chris just says I suck on the broadcast.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Corey's up to 4th. How the fuck did that happen?
Where we going first, buddy?
He must have not pitted. All right, points.
Dalton Kilroe back up the leader in the points.
Congrats, Dalton.
Up one spot.
Yeah. Couple things from there is Dalton obviously with a great second place finish last night. Mm-hmm. And Cody he never seemed, and I don't know, I haven't talked to him, but he never seemed comfortable on that track last night.
Well, he hopped into our team speak right before qualifying, and we were pretty quiet, but he's like, I fucking hate this track. I can't figure it out. And I think right before qualifying, he's like, I think I got it a little bit. I think I kind of figured it out a little bit, but he wasn't comfortable in practice. And that's the last we had talked to him.
Yeah, and you really saw that in his driving because, he's one of the top guys here. And for him to kind of lay an egg like that, as big of an egg as he laid, was pretty telling.
Cody Gibson right now is showing he's won 2 races. He won Homestead and Bristol. And Chris Carroll run 3 races. So those guys are the only winners so far this season. So Mark win last night makes him.
Oh no,
I haven't.
Dalton's only won 1. That was Daytona.
Oh yeah,
for
some reason I'm looking at the points right now. I'm like, Dalton won.
So right now we're 14 races into this season, guys. We've got 11 different winners. All right, already. Last night was Mark's first win. No. It was Mark's first win. That made him number 11.
Oh, fuck, I gotta send him a fucking t-shirt. Forgot about that.
Yeah, you do. So anyway, let's go back to the points. Mark,
can you make a t-shirt that simply says
that was I looked over when we were watching it. I saw Amanda giggling when you did that.
I need one that says why me?
So one guy I want to talk about is in 12th place, Jamie Walker. He didn't race last night, evidently.
He had a baby.
For a pretty good reason.
Yeah, he had a baby.
I had a baby at 5 o'clock.
I didn't know that.
Baby
I didn't
number
know that.
6.
Congratulations, Jamie. What?
Yeah, they have 6
congrats,
kids.
Jamie.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Eventually, they're going to figure out how that happens.
Yeah.
What he needs to do is race more.
Yeah, Jamie's pull-out game
Yeah.
weak.
Well,
He was
congratulations, Jamie.
debating coming home, racing, and going back because they had been there since 6 o'clock in the morning and nothing had happened yet. And a little bit before he was really debating coming home, she started having the baby.
So another one up 4 spots. Our very own T&A driver, Aaron Backover. Up
That's what
to
happens when you show up,
21st.
Aaron.
Yeah,
Hey,
Aaron.
He's been having computer problems.
Oh.
Patience to fix it would have gotten him in races sooner.
And Chris, you sitting in last night, that dropped you down 3 spots. Sorry about that.
You know, Terry, I'm not here for. I know I'm not going to win a championship. I'm just here to have fun. That's why I race with TNA.
Because we fuck off the whole time.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Just as an aside, Chris, we are a league, but we're also very close. I don't think there's anybody here that we wouldn't play another game with somebody else. If you
Our
had something,
only vacation we took last year was Terry and Philip coming to our house, partying here, and then all of us climbing in cars and going out to Chris's in Vermont. That was our only vacation last year, and I think in 2 years. So,
well, get ready
TNA.
to do it again, Amanda, because here they come.
Well, some dumbass hasn't got back to me of when we're going to do this.
Here.
Well,
Oh,
Chris
yeah.
hasn't even said if he wants us to come yet.
Of course I do. Jesus
We
Christ.
keep asking you, and we're like, we're going to the Enduro, and you.
So, was that 2 years ago we came down to Daytona?
Yeah. Yep.
So,
I
Mr.
was
Chris
just-
Berg, anytime you're traveling and you think you might be in a state with another driver and you don't think they're going to rape you, reach out and meet
I
them.
mean, she did
Don't
meet
go to
Brian
Daytona.
Dees, the soul
Yeah, when
stealer.
I went to
Yeah, be
Pittsburgh
careful
for...
of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Ohio.
Yeah.
I
Don't
went,
go
to,
see
Daytona.
those drivers.
I went to Pittsburgh for work, and I said to Corey, I'm like, do you think it's safe for me to meet this Brian Dees kid? And he's like,
I
he
wouldn't.
seems like a nice guy. I'm like, I'm gonna bring a coworker with me, so I brought the kid Joey with me. He's like, okay. I'm like, oh, he was super nice. We had a lot of fun. So we all we got to meet Dalton. We went down to the Daytona race. Dalton came and sat with us. Got a seat right next
I
to
beat
us
Dalton
at
in
Daytona.
go-karts.
Yeah, Corey beat Dalton at go karts.
Allegedly.
See, Dalton, the more you say it, the more it becomes true.
Hey, I still have the photo of the results that say otherwise.
Except for that soccer dad that kept kicking your ass.
But we
that guy
love
was
meeting each
quick.
other as like family and friends, and we literally sit up all the time playing games together. We need to have what was that game we used to play? Jackbox.
Oh,
We
yeah.
gotta have a Jackbox
So,
night.
right quick, while you just brought that up, Amanda, starting 4th
We
of
done
July
with the
week.
points? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting, well, I just wanted to mention one more was Chris Berg, 3 races. He moved up 3 last night. He's up in 37th place. Awesome
Nice
run
job.
at him. He's got what would you say, Dalton? Every time he races in the top 5 or something like that.
I
Or
said that.
That's what you
Berman?
said.
I said that.
Whoever said it. Okay.
I said it.
Thank you. Okay. God.
I looked up my
Corey
facts.
knows things.
I know stuff.
But anyway, after the 4th of July, that following Wednesday, guess who goes back to nights? This guy.
So yeah.
Monday through Friday
where were
again.
you going with? Oh, okay. So you can play games with us on Saturdays and not come
Yeah.
cuss us out in Discord.
Play games,
Oh, fucking
drink
working.
beer.
Yeah, what are you
Nice.
guys doing? We're
Oh,
all
Lord.
hammered in there bowling. Chris is fondling people in the bowling alley.
I hit my TV.
Yeah.
I hit my
That was-
son's monitor.
That was a
Chris,
fun
if
on
you
the
night.
other
like
side of
video
the room.
games, Chris, if you like video games,
Oh,
just
boy.
randomly see if TNA is live or streaming for any reason, and just hop in and play games with us.
Or just bullshit.
Sounds
Or
good
man.
just
to me.
hop
I'm
in
loving
and
this.
watch.
Yeah.
Hey,
Pop in and
you can
flip shit.
commentate just like
Yep.
these guys did on my golf game a little bit ago. And
Yep.
Chris did for Corey. All right, Corey, you got
Oh,
top
Aaron
5 or anything?
Backover. Aaron Backover just wrote, I ran one more race than Amanda. She was talking shit about me showing up.
Yeah, he's putting a smack down in chat.
Missed for work purposes, not because I couldn't figure out my computer.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, you have a Corey that lives with you, and
Well,
he
it
has
did.
a Chris
It
that.
did happen one night when my wheel took a
Yeah.
shit 10 minutes before the race, and I just got angry and said, "Fuck this! I hate iRacing. I hate these stupid computers." And I sat over here pissy all night.
You want to know who else hates computers? The T&A Motorsports Top 5.
Oh, yeah.
I think I know what one of these is.
All right, I gotta get my volume up from here.
I wish the volume was live.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I'm turning my browser up right now.
That's what I just did.
Crank it up.
We really haven't had any good ones in a while. Everybody's been racing pretty good. We haven't had any crazy shit going on. But here's number 5.
5.
And he sends it down into the corner.
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
Wall.
I thought I heard that.
Yeah, I just heard it too.
Yeah, he
Man,
hit
hits that inside wall.
Yeah, that happened. I was
Trying
right
to get a
behind
good
it,
angle
too. I
on
saw
it here
that
for
happen.
everybody. This should be a good one right here. It goes down to the corner and right there hits the inside wall. You see the roof flaps come up and everything. He hit that wall a ton.
So
Yes, Terry?
I'm just watching Zimmerman trying to get around Dalton there. I mean, you guys racing that fucking hard.
Hey, he hit the inside wall.
Wow. All right. You got more and better ones than that?
We only had 5 cautions.
Yeah, we only had
there
5
should
cautions,
be.
and one was just Casey Campbell spinning by himself.
That's Casey. We love you, though, Casey.
Number 4.
4.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like my flag-to-flag prediction just got ended.
Lap 10. Lap 10.
Not bad. Not bad. First caution of the evening. Let's go back and take a look at what happened here. Looks like Corey Root. Yeah, Corey
Fucking
Root
racing etiquette, my
into
ass.
the outside wall. Oh man.
That's Paul, right?
Let's go back and take
Yeah,
another
I
look
didn't
at
see
it.
Corey's.
Rutherford comes off the corner.
In my position right there, I couldn't see Corey's car
There,
at
gets
all.
into the outside wall. Unfortunately, bounces off, comes
Right here.
down into the 55 of Ellison, right in front
I
of the
just
Lone
figured he
Dutchman
just brushed
of
the wall,
Philip
and then
Van
all of a sudden
Vliet.
he's into Paul,
So
and I'm
Van Vliet with some
here you
heavy
go.
front end damage to start this
Yeah.
race. Same with the number
I
55.
remember watching that one again going,
Larry
oh
Bell
man, he just
squeaking
lost
through there.
about
You got
50
Amanda
miles an hour.
Sherman.
Is that where you got yours at, Philip, right there?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Lap 10. Yeah, because I was on the throttle hard there.
You guys like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
All right, where are we at? Number 3.
I don't even know 3.
Problems for the 55. Samuel
Yeah,
Lawson
looks
and
like
Paul
Lawson
Ellison.
and Paulson, yeah.
Fucking racing etiquette, my
what
ass.
in the world happened with that?
Little hop there.
Lawson goes down onto the rumble strips. He gets really tight, it looks like. Just comes up into the 55. And looks like maybe their rear tires kind of connected there. It made
Paul just got
Paulson
beat to
hop up
shit
in the air a
last
little
night.
bit.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Looks like
guy.
Paulson, I'm sorry.
He's
Paul
such a
Ellison
nice
is
driver.
just trying to stay out of the way there.
Lawson is too. I think he gets in a hurry sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't been too exciting so far, but here's number 2.
2.
Oh, they're 3 wide right
Scared
there.
the shit out of me.
Yeah.
That's
A
a
round
tough
guy.
one.
I was like, fuck.
So it looks like Bell's kind of coming down the racetrack, and I think Rutherford's just trying to give Campbell some room.
Fucking racing
They
etiquette,
just
my
make
ass.
slight contact. Rutherford got turned there, but everybody else pretty much did an okay job getting through that, I'd say.
I can't believe I did not hit
Cars
him.
getting a little bit of
That was
damage.
Ty's accident.
Nope. That'll probably be number one.
Yeah.
That's the one we just missed.
Yeah, here's number 1.
My heart was racing after it.
Yeah, I was looking in the rear view.
Stopped in the middle of turns 3 and 4.
She made it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shakeup here. It looks like Cody Gibson was also involved. Gibson, of course, one of those drivers in the top 4.
Oh, John Perkins involved.
Pow!
Having such a good race.
Fucking racing etiquette,
Oh,
my
man.
ass.
Cody Gibson goes down in the corner. Looks like he just wiggles. Gets up in the left rear of the 33. Looks like Mike Massengill came in. Must not have seen Ty Morosco. Got into Morosco, sent him around even more. Let's get another look at this.
This takes out fucking time.
I mean, right there, just gets loose up the track. These camera angles are not
I
great.
suppose that's where Ty disconnected them.
No, he sat in the pits for a while. He disconnected with only I think 6 laps to go. Or
Fucking
10 laps to
Aaron,
go.
he got lucky on a couple of those.
Yeah, he did. I got the banner because he's so lucky.
Lucky dog.
Yeah.
And no bonus ones tonight?
No.
All right.
I forgot where the one was. I don't think I wrote it down, but that big checkup where I got my 4X where Mark spun Hamlin and everybody's hitting each other and there's no caution. And that was fun.
I think that was 30 laps in. Was that 30,
Was it?
35 laps
Yeah.
in? Yeah,
That
it
was
was
pretty
pretty early.
I don't think I wrote that one down. Oh, another one that should have an honorable mention is people not saying sponsors right. Right, Dolan? Right, Dolan?
There's a cheat sheet in announcements.
I got my
I
cheat
think,
sheet right next to me here.
I think what we need to do is for each season, we need to send out cards with all the sponsors
Mailers.
to all the drivers.
Yeah, mailers.
Yeah.
You can tape them to your rigs or your monitors.
Yeah, I was thinking about that last night, and I'm like,
a good idea.
there's got to be a different way.
Remind me in the.
I'll just make something that's 8 by 11, and
Yeah.
so you can just print it out.
A vinyl
Easy.
sticker.
No.
Oh,
They can print it
yeah,
out.
man.
I ain't wasting my fucking ink on them. They can print it out themselves.
I think SavageEdge.com should put up the big bucks here.
Amanda, shut your
Amanda,
mouth.
somewhere in Blazing Pedals, you put up all the sponsors.
Yeah, and announcements 3 different
I
times.
think she pinned
yeah.
it too.
Mark
Okay,
even
I'm
used
looking
it.
right now. I'm looking.
Mark
Yeah.
used it last night so that
Yeah,
he had
yeah,
all
he
the
did.
sponsors.
Did you hear him? He was like, boom, 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 boom.
He said he wanted
They
from the
went
bottom
backwards.
up too.
Yeah.
Should be pinned, I think.
I took my fucking time to make that little Photoshop pic for everybody.
All right, so I don't know if
see it.
anybody
Yeah.
noticed, but up over there, up top there, oh, it just disappeared, but she's going to come back in a second. We got a new banner leaderboard on T&A Motorsports.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron
Yeah.
Backover, 5 total banners. Corey Sherman in second with 4. Philip Van Vliet third with 3. Chris Legue and Amanda Sherman tied for 4th with 1.
I'll take that.
That adds up to 14.
If you finished last,
There you go,
have-
Terry.
if you finished
Okay.
last in the banner leaderboard, you have to shotgun a White Claw live on Shop Talk.
Oh, shit.
I think we've been
New
in
rules.
Chris.
New rules.
What'd you
can
say?
Can I do a Miller Lite?
Nope. It
I
has
hate
to be a,
Blue
it has to be
White Claw,
a,
man.
it has to be a raspberry White Claw. Yep. Halfway through
Oh,
the season,
my God.
implementing new rules. That if you finish last in the banner leaderboard, you have to shotgun a White Claw live on the last episode of Shop Talk.
All right,
So
so let's
make
take
sure
a
you
look.
don't have to go to work that next day.
It's just
All right.
one. You just shotgunning
That night.
one. Just don't
Yeah, I can
make
do
sure it doesn't
one.
get all your shit sticky.
So I don't have many chances
Maybe
yet.
I like
got
it that way.
Talladega,
He likes it sticky.
possibly Texas. I'm trying to look at the tracks that I actually do well at.
Well, you just have to be consistent because our dumbasses will fucking hit something or spin something.
Now, wait a minute. In Chris's defense, he did have to cover me.
Yeah, I could have had the banner last night.
Yeah, Chris is gonna win the banner last night. Not picking on you, Chris. Yeah, but nobody crashed out. Well, except for Philip.
Again.
No, but I I have so many hours of practicing there that I would have won. Actually,
yeah, you probably would have.
Mark wouldn't have won. I would have won. Mark would have been second. Dalton would have been third, and Paulson just wouldn't have made the podium.
We said that.
I would have put you back to fifth.
We were saying that in Discord last night that when they brought him up, I'm like, holy fuck, Derek finished third. And Mark's like, yeah, I was looking around and like, where the fuck did he come from in third?
Right?
Nobody knew they finished third. I heard he was doing
Well, last I knew he was in fifth. And I don't know what all happened. Was there contact between you and somebody, Chris, in the last couple of laps?
Yeah, Dalton hit me coming to the
Dalton did
what a dick.
MFRD.
Right on the
MFRD. They're fucking weapons out there this year.
They are.
Yeah, he was. I don't know why he did that. It was kind of an asshole move.
It was. I know. Fucking tell.
Yeah, and then
I'm over here feeling like shit for even hitting you. Now you're gonna roast me. Fuck you, newbie.
Now that I ran out coming to the line, so I lost third right there. I had that fourth because I ran out right coming to the line.
So we're gonna move on to the brackets. We had
this is the big shit right here.
We had Cody versus TBB and Dalton versus Chris Carroll. Who moves on? Dalton versus TBB. MFRD going at it for the championship of the head-to-head challenge 2023. Yeah, that's fun. But I know what you guys are really wondering is how we're doing in our picks. I wish we did the first week. We kind of really fucked that up, but we're going to be ready for next year because I heard it's probably coming back next year.
Yeah.
Look at that. Philip and Chris tied for first with 18 points. Dalton and Terry moving up to second.
I'm going to get a banner from this
year,
and I'm good to go.
And then, I told them that whoever wins this, I'll make them a special banner for the week, for the Pocono week, because it'll be after Pocono. So I'll make a special banner for the winner. And Amanda.
You're so screwed, Amanda.
Amanda's at 12, and I am mathematically out of this. So I swung for the fences and I missed terribly, Terry.
That's all right.
But if I hit, I would have hit big, and I would have been in first.
So can we get some stats on their last two Pocono races before?
No.
I already have my pick.
Philip's already got his stats. Should have researched it before. So basically, we're just picking. What?
I have my pick written down. So
that way he won't lie.
Oh.
So.
Oh yeah, we're not. Yeah, we don't need stats, Amanda. It's TBB or Dalton. Who's gonna be better at Pocono? So that's it. I guess we really don't need the. Yeah, we got those two tied. So yeah, Dalton / Terry team and Amanda could upset them with the picks. Who should go first? Should we go from the? We should go from the bottom up, right?
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. So I'll go first. Dalton or TBB. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna pick Ty Morosco. No, I'll take Dalton. I know Dalton's good at it. Writing these down, Amanda? You have one job.
Oh, no, I don't. I zoned out. I was like looking around.
What are you? You're looking at? You're watching the show on your monitor. All right, so next would be who's next? Next would be you, Amanda.
Well, I'm just gonna look at it this way. They're both really super talented. They're both on the same team. They probably both have the same exact strategy. But I'm gonna go with, in my opinion, who is more competitive. and who will fight harder for a competition win, even if it is a teammate. And I'm going to go with Dalton because I feel like he's
I
going to
would
do
have
everything.
laughed so hard if you said Taylor Butcher Benjamin.
I really thought that was
Dalton will want to win no matter what. Like, he's not going to wreck anybody or anything, but he is very
I
competitive.
mean, there's
and
50 bucks on
bragging
the line,
rights.
right? 50 bucks, you're the
Money's
champion.
nice.
I'd take out TBB for that.
Money is nice, but Dalton
Never said I would
likes
take
bragging
out TBB.
rights.
I'm not gonna take out my teammate.
Chris, I
He'd
would
fucking
take
you
Chris.
out.
I'd take you out for 50 bucks and the champion and saying I was the winner.
buddy, I would take you out for 50 bucks before the race even started. I would be like,
take you.
Corey,
I would take you out for free and not even anything in the bracket.
You had bumped us gritting up because you thought it was funny. Or I'm like, dude, like you gave me a 4X. We haven't even geared up yet.
Yeah, so you know I wouldn't have any problem taking you right out of the race.
There you go.
All right, Team Dalton Terry. Dalton, thanks again for joining, substituting for Terry when on his 5-week absence.
Yep.
But I guess it's on me now.
Oh, he's making you
redemption
pick?
time.
No, I'm going to do it.
You're picking?
I
will
said he was
pick.
gonna do it before we started. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you gonna
shit.
pick since you ain't been here.
Well, he thought you
Especially
were
since
racing
I'm
Chris.
part of it.
He thought you were racing Chris Carroll this weekend.
Well, I looked at it wrong. I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. So, the winner for the $50 would be, that's what you get for first place, 25 for second, 15 for third and fourth. So, my money is on Derek Paulson. He won last season.
What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, fuck it. I'll take Dalton then.
I was like,
Corey already said
Derek-
that with
Derek
time.
Yeah, it wasn't
I know,
funny
I
when
tried,
Corey did it.
Yeah.
So Dalton, I think this is what's this, a 90 lap race. I believe this may end up being a fuel race. We don't have a whole lot of cautions at Pocono.
Except when I disappoint Ty.
Dalton's going to be except for Ty.
Or somebody blows a motor.
Very possible.
Or somebody
but-
drives into the pit barrels.
Or
Corey.
or somebody goes on the access road and causes a caution, right, Amanda?
My engine blew, and everybody agreed iRacing should have never thrown that caution.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
what you were
All
talking
right.
about, Philip?
Yeah.
So I'll take Dalton. All right.
All right, here we go. Who wants to pick first between Philip and Chris?
Oh, right there.
Oh, Philip's going TBB.
snap.
Interesting.
That means I need to stay away from the 89 car.
Hey, you still get $25 though, Dalton.
I know,
Huh.
but still, if I want to help Chris here.
Philip's going for a banner. Philip and Chris are going for a banner. So
Yeah, I kind of need
If-
this one so I can
if
stay away from having a
goes
shotgun
Dalton,
from
then
crap.
Chris goes Dalton, then
Uh-oh, here we go.
You need this banner.
I can't.
Oh,
we can't
boy.
see it.
I sent it to you.
Oh,
You sent it to everybody or just him?
Just him.
Okay.
Is it that meme with the black guy with the big wiener?
what?
Yeah.
I sent you my pic.
Please respond.
Oh, you said pick.
Chris's pick. Here we go. Dalton Carroll, driver of the MFRD number 41 out of Florida, Captain Save Fuel. So it basically comes down to Chris and Philip.
Hold on.
Well, I won.
And I got to point out, Corey, what did I underline in that?
Captain Save
Photo.
Fuel. Right?
That's what it's going to come down to.
I believe
I
you're
want
right.
to know what Chris Berg thinks of the
Oh.
head-to-head match. I mean, you're seeing these guys every week the past few races. Like, what are you thinking?
I think it's going to be Dalton because TBB seems to make more mistakes.
I didn't want to say it. But yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah, I mean, just from the three, TBB, he's really fast. It's if you race a few little mistakes, but Dalton's been up there every time, and I think he's going to be fast at Pocono too.
All right, so it's
Well,
down
you're
to,
in the books. You're noted.
So what do you got?
Dalton.
it's
5-1.
It's down to Philip and Chris. One of them's coming out victorious. Philip's backing
Well,
TBB. Chris
That's
is
why
backing Dalton.
I always go with the underdog. So.
And I will say this because I know the talk about stats was being brought up. The last 2 races, my average finish is 1.5. Finished first and finished second.
Well, it was TBBs.
Yes.
I don't know.
All right, 20.
Fuck him.
28.7.
Hey, Dalton.
Yes.
Dalton, this is very important because it
Don't
worked
fuck
last time. Don't fuck me. Do not fuck me. I will make sure you don't finish another race this year if you fuck me. You understand?
There's a lot of threats in here, Chris.
I will purposefully hang back in the field. As I see you coming, I will swerve and take you out. I will hit you so hard you won't be able to race the next week. Do not fuck me.
So I'm making another new rule for the banner thing.
What is this shit?
This banner counts towards your total.
Yes.
No. That's a bunch of horse shit. You can't make shit up
Why?
like that.
Oh, no, I agree with that one. I like that one.
Wait, T&A vote. Who agrees? Raise your hand. Oh, 3-2.
How do you do that? I'm a member of this motherfucker too.
You didn't raise your hand.
You didn't raise your hand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's 3-2.
Aaron's not here, and me and Terry
Aaron
didn't
doesn't
raise our
count.
hand. And
Aaron
Rick's not
doesn't
here
count.
either.
He's never here.
And Terry can't do shit till next season.
Well, it's just for this. There's just
this season? Oh, absolutely.
No, this bracket thing. You get an extra bonus point for the bracket leaderboard because remember, the loser has a shotgun and White Claw in the last season, the last episode of the season.
You're the only one who likes White Claws, you fag.
I like to shotgun them.
So back to what we were talking about Pocono. TBB's last 2 races, his average finish is 5.5.
Oh.
Finished 5th and 6th.
Ain't horrible.
All right.
It's not bad though.
It's not
It's
bad
going to
at
be a
all.
challenge.
Not horrible.
I don't expect him to be a pushover. I never expect him to be a pushover.
5.5. What were his finishes?
5th and 6th.
5th and 6th.
5th and 6th.
Okay. That makes sense if I think about it.
So, Chris, how many more races are you gonna miss this season with us at TNA? Because I'm missing 1 race in October, and I'm here for the long run after that.
Well, Amanda, I don't know the answer to that exactly, but I will say that I'm going to miss this coming weekend at
Well,
Pocono.
doesn't matter how many misses. It's how many banners
Yeah, it's
you
more
win.
chances of a banner I have over him if he's not in the race. It's less TNA drivers.
And you got to take a shirt off to do his shotgun. You don't want to get that stuff all over you.
Jesus.
Wow.
Chris is just
Okay,
gonna
Mark.
pour it all over. Oh.
Yeah. Thanks, Cody. You've really fucked me over on that one, Cody.
You must be talking about the other Corey. You spelled it wrong.
Nobody spells Corey's name right the first few times.
Right.
It's okay. Hard.
He didn't put an E in there, which is good.
Yeah, that would have been lame.
So,
Babies.
Chris,
Ooh.
do you know that Crooked Line's going on right now?
No, it's not.
No,
Yes,
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you know what? It
His
is.
power came back on, so
It
we gotta
is,
get out of
yeah.
here.
Oh, we got to go.
Yeah, we gotta go, guys.
Mr.
Oh,
Pittsburgh
quick!
and Mr. Dalton.
Hang on. Quick,
Tell them that we
quick
watch it.
news. Quick news, guys. We're all wondering. I did not win my Cyber Thunder D3 championship. I overdrove my
But you
car.
tried, buddy.
Overdrove
Last
my car
lap.
at Vegas. The guy passed me last lap. He had better tires, but I fucked up my qualifying and it went green the whole fucking way. So I was.
You're behind the 8 ball to start with, so.
Yeah. I hit the wall
Yeah.
twice on qualifying. Really fucked me. But yeah, there's always next season. So got that to look
It was
forward
a good
to.
season,
I got
though.
my All-Star race Thursday.
Lap
though.
one of 100. It's going.
Okay. Thanks, Chris, for joining us. Chris Berg.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks for joining us, Iceberg. I like that. I like
Thanks
that.
for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem, Iceberg.
Feel like
Dalton,
hanging out if you want.
yeah, we're gonna watch the race together. You can hang out with us. You can stay all night. We don't kick anybody out here in T&A Motorsports. Dalton, pleasure as always.
Corey
Yes,
moves
sir.
Dalton to the
Good
green
luck
room.
next week.
Yeah,
Pocono.
fuck you, Dalton.
He's gonna need it.
We don't
Don't
kick
fuck
anyone
me.
out.
Yeah,
wink, wink.
I picked Dalton.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys after Pocono. True Sim Productions, Sunday night, 7:45. Terry Bear, you gonna be there or be square?
Yeah, dude, I plan on being here the rest of the season unless I go on another vacation.
You don't sound excited. You're like,
well,
I guess so.
It's that time of year, man. It's my
You
wife
wanna
wants to go
race
do
again.
stuff. Yes.
We even said yesterday we were laughing like we're gonna be able to listen to Aaron yell at Terry in team speak again.
Yep, Terror Bear's making
Looking
his comeback.
forward to it.
So we will see you guys next Monday, 8 p.m. Be there, don't be there, be square, bitches.
Au revoir.
That's a
Bye,
good one.
Gail.
Later.